that's like, oh, sorry, did I damage your car by putting an apple in its tailpipe? Should I Jackbox? Okay, if you want a Jackbox, absolutely. By all means, we could always use a little extra. We could use a ringer. It smells so fucking bad in my room right now because of this. It, like, you know how normally, like, you go nose blind to a scent within, like, 5 minutes? That's how powerful this bowel movement was. Not from me, from a cat. Like, it's so bad. Holy cow. Take a second to clean it. No, the litter genie is like upstairs. So I have to go upstairs, grab the litter genie, take it downstairs, come in here and put it in. I'd rather just inhale the fumes or whatever. Can't you just have the litter box elsewhere? Listen, so we originally had one litter box. Everything was hunky-dory. And then something snapped in one of the cat's brains and was like, I'm not going to use the same litter box that the other cat used. So he started pooping all over the floor. We're like, that's it. He's dying. Took him to the vet. They're like, oh, that's just how cats are sometimes. Sometimes you're going to need a second litter box. So we bought a second litter box. And then everything was fine. And then there was like more cat dominance issues. And then we found out that what you're supposed to do is have the number of litter boxes you should have is equal to the number of cats you have plus one. So we have 3 litter boxes for 2 cats. And what's hilarious about it is ever since we got the 3rd litter box, they still only use 2. When we had 2, they used 1 in the floor. Now that we got 3, they use 2. So one of them has never been touched in like 2 years, okay? And then I think that the way that it works, when we're sleeping, they poop in the one that's in the bathroom next to our bedroom. So every morning at like 4 a.m., I hear like, and then, of course, as cats are, as soon as they poop, they go crazy. Then it's like scraping the shit out of the tile. And then when I'm in my office, they poop in the one that's in the bathroom next to my office to like force me to smell it. Like, it's so messed up. I actually think you're kind of good this week. Not great, but kind of good. Just think about this. You're a stat swapper. It's not relevant right now, unfortunately. I think the stat swap is not relevant here, so we'll leave you as is. That doesn't explain why the litter box is in the office. It's not in the office. As I said, it's in the bathroom next to the office. Any other parasocial questions? Maybe I'll before the next stream, everybody sign on to the Blackboard OS that we have for the class, and I'll put in the syllabus and course documents, I'll put a PDF of our entire floor plan so that you guys can be aware of the exact position of everything, and you'll have a greater understanding of the bits, okay? I needed a toy. I'd still need a toy. Let's take a toy. Give me a tennis ball still. It's a strong lad right there. You should listen to your friend Billy Zane. He's a cool dude. He just wants what's best for you. Oh! Got any plans to decorate the wall behind you? I do, but like, so I mean, basically we bought shelves, but the shelves are taken forever because nobody wants to work these days or something. I don't know. I'd have to think about it. Like, it was like a drug deal when we bought all this furniture. We paid half up front and half upon delivery of all of the stuff. Let's just say, the first half got paid like July 3rd. It's horrible, right? I like, you know that I'm like a little gremlin. I wouldn't complain about it
Oh my god!
unless it was horrible.
Oh my god, look at the size of the poop! Oh my god!
I would not complain about it unless it was horrendous, and it is horrendous. You are saving my life by coming down here right now, and I'm eternally grateful. I'm in your debt.
Oh my god!
Oh man, it's bad, man. It is. I don't know what they've been eating. They've been eating the same stuff like that they always eat. It's kind of driving me crazy too, because like when Kate's cooking dinner, they meow at me like, "Hey, feed me. We're starving. Feed me." Then I put the wet food in the dish, and then they go. They leave. They're like, "I don't want this garbage," and then they come back in like 4 hours and then eat like the room temperature food that's been out of the can for like a third of the day at that point. And I'm like, what is it? No wonder you guys are having like horrible turds and then like throwing up now and then. Like it's getting a little ridiculous. Rare non-strawberry run. How about that? Catch me outside. How about that? Break stock, 1 free lasagna. Activate. Would this give us 2 free lasagnas? I don't think it would, but I'm going to put it out here regardless. Oh, only if you pill it. That makes sense, actually. I hate when people say read the card when they're completely right, because that makes perfect sense. What's your favorite cookie? I don't want to tell you because it's going to make me seem like old as... Like, I know you already think I'm old. But I think my favorite cookie ages me even more. Now, it's not oatmeal raisin, okay? That's like the oldest. But it's like a snickerdoodle. Even just saying it feels like you've gone back in time like 100 years. And what's the predominant flavor in a snickerdoodle? It's cinnamon. It's certainly not a modern flavor. It's something they probably could have made, you know, in the 1700s. They go hard, though. Dude, I'm glad people are with me. Do you hear this one, Kate? She can't talk right now. She's holding her breath. Which is, again, I want to stress, completely fair. I think we want sell, buy.
This is poop chamber. Why is there so much stuff in here?
They do be pooping in there.
You didn't clean the litter box.
She's got me on that one. You got an air filter? You would need to have an LK99 powered air filter in order to filter out whatever they just put into the atmosphere here. +2, very topical. Thank you. Thank you. Can't believe I'm doing this. But here we go. On cell swamp stance. I set it up thusly. Anyway, we have air filters in like every room. I'm serious. I'm not just putting on airs. I promise you that. Like if we were in a which streamer has more air filters competition, I'm just gonna go ahead and say, Kate, is anybody beating us? She said, I don't know, but like I'm telling you, nobody's beating us.
I'm allergic.
I'm not. I think it's a good thing. I think we got the cleanest air. Already live in a relatively clean air city. Somehow the whole continent's on fire, but we don't have smoke for the first time in forever.
Oh my god, it's done.
Thank you, my wife.
There was so much shit.
That last one really brought the pain, though.
Holy.
Can't believe I'm buying apples. Thank you. Lovely Momo, thank you. She didn't have to clean the poop, but she did. She did. She didn't have to, but she did, and that's why we love her. Well, one of many reasons. Lovely Momo. Well, overriding the meat with the chili pepper cost us the win there. That hurts, but I still think we got a good shot here. You repeat your ability because you're a, Toy Story. Anyway, I was trying to do like a Toy Story quote. It's all right. It happens. That's a big one. Can I get a good toy, please? I would like to sell you and get a good toy. That's not going to happen. We don't have a toy right now, so this is the worst squad of all time. I mean, you don't need to be on the team anymore. This is pretty embarrassing. This is no good. I guess I would rather have you guys swap stats. What do you think of Forgetting Sarah Marshall? I think it's one of the best comedies of the 2000s for sure, which is probably the last great decade for like gross comedies, which is my favorite genre. Getting a lot of +2s on that one. I'm not saying like they can't make movies like that anymore. Like I'm not saying the culture changed. I think if I had to guess, what changed is the film business. And like there's no market out there for like a 7 out of 10 comedy that's going to gross like $60 million at the box office. It's like everything at the box office needs to make $500 million, both domestic and overseas. Otherwise, they'll just shit it out onto like whatever their streaming service is and let it die. So, foam sword me, please. I know we're at the half squatted. There's not a lot we can do about that right now, unfortunately. It's not great. Come on. Toy. Good. That's a great toy. These are both great toys. Now, you could go death touch on this one, but I think where we stand right now, I think I'm happy with my foam sword. This is going to strike you as insane. I'm looking for another unit to help our squad out. I think a tiger is the perfect addition to the team. That doesn't mean we're going to win, but I'm giving it a chance. Am I crazy? This squad seems kind of fucking suck. I think we make it through this one. Now keep it going. Keep it going. A better foam sword. Your ass should not be here. Very important. In that case, I mean, you should be here, I guess, for now. You shouldn't be here. A bear is not going to work here. I would take a bear in a lot of situations. I don't think it's going to work here. Mosasaurus is too damn slow. None of this makes any sense. Oh, I almost sold you. I'm selling you for a second damn puma. Can you believe this? One-up chameleon would go crazy too. This is going to be tough. Never mind. It's a win, baby! One up. We need to save this just in case we don't get another toy enabler. We could save 2 of them, sure. One up. One up me, motherfucker. You motherfucker. You. Yeah. Okay. get smoked. And get smoked again many times. Oh, did you see it? Here it comes again. But then they got a 30-30 dog. I can't kill this 30-30 dog, dude. The dog still got us. All right, well, it was still fun. Still had a good time. It's a good time. Honestly, this is the right play right now. And then tennis ball me. Whew. How about an edible driver, like Adam? I tried playing Baldur's Gate 3 and just no. Listen. Chat, why don't you be mad at that person instead of me? I said it's probably a game for me, but you guys are lying to me and gaslighting me, telling me you're going to watch it when you wouldn't actually watch it. We would watch it. You didn't watch Divinity. We knew you wouldn't finish it, so as a result, I never chose to... Oh, you were watching Dr. Disrespect play PUBG, you fucking liar! I was waiting until you finished it, and then I was going to go back and watch the VODs of all 147 hours of it. No, you fucking weren't. You were going to watch 17 Defunct Land videos instead, okay? Which is, why wouldn't you? I'm just asking you to be true to yourself, okay? I did think it was hilarious, though. And just to be clear, I disagree with with his reaction, but I thought it was hilarious that Sinvicta started playing Baldur's Gate 3, and then on his first attack, he had a 95% chance to hit, and he missed, and then he just closed the game and started playing Remnant 2 instead, and he quit it forever. I was like, did you really quit it forever, or was it just for the bit? And he's like, no, I'm done. I was like, all right. Honestly, I think that if that happened to me, I probably would have cemented that I would have played it forever. I didn't give anybody a flippin' strawberry before I did this. That was a smart move. That was a really good one. And then forget you, brother. We're going lasagna. We lose these. Why aren't you at Evo for your favorite anime fighting game? You know what's crazy? Every once in a while, people will leave a reference that is so online that I don't even know what they're talking about, and I'm online so much. Like, I don't even know what to say, is basically what I'm saying to you right now. I didn't know Evo was going on. I didn't know that there's an anime fighting game at Evo. I guess I could assume. And I don't know, because you said your favorite anime fighting game. Maybe there's one of them that's more noteworthy than the other ones, but I don't know what it is. The wickedly talented Adele Dazim. I don't have a toy, man. There's Guilty Gear and Melty Blood. Isn't Melty Blood a perk in Nuclear Throne? It's not. Don't plus two me. I'm asking an honest question. I want both of these lads, though. That's a tough one for me. I gotta go Pelican, but we'll catch the Gariel on the flip side. I don't know why I wouldn't. I guess we don't need a gecko. Any book recommendations? None that wouldn't make you threaten to beat my ass, even though, like, there's no shot you actually could. Like, what do you want me to say? You want me to tell you again to finally read Burton Malkiel's revised edition of One Up on Wall Street? So you don't waste all your money investing in Justin Roiland's NFTs? Like, I'm sure at this point you're probably sick of hearing about it. Okay. Maybe we'll keep a blobfish around for now too, and then 2 pills. Can you spell the title? Yeah. O-N-E space, U-P space, O-N space, W-A-L-L space, S-T-R-E-E-T. By the way, I know what you're going to say. Man, this guy's like really good at spelling in his head. I appreciate that. And that's true. I feel like I missed out on a formative scholastic experience. My school never had spelling bees. We had spelling tests, but maybe I went to like, I know I'm old, and then when you're old, it's like school used to be, you walked uphill both ways. But even when I was in school, I think they were like, we want to protect kids' feelings. So let's not make them go up on stage and then like prove that they can't spell a word, and then have like another kid come up right after them and spell the same word and then go like this. We never had spelling bees. I would have loved a spelling bee. It would have really helped out my self-esteem at the expense of like whoever I was going up against in the spelling bee, quite frankly. I lost the 5th grade spelling bee with government. I'm choosing how I want to respond to that. I mean, I think you should reframe your thinking on that one. I think you should say, I was lucky to come in second in my 5th grade spelling bee because I didn't even know how to spell government. Because if I'm not trying to put on airs here. Here's what I'm going to say, is that if I was in your school district, you would have come in 3rd. Because there's no shot my ass is missing government, okay? Like, I'm not saying I could spell, there's a couple words. Committee I have a problem with sometimes. It's always the, is there a double letter, isn't there a double letter, or is the double letter first or is the double letter second? Renaissance sometimes I have a problem with. Embarrassed sometimes I have a problem with as well. But government, I mean, that's like no shot. I'm cooking you. No, I mean, 10th grade me, or sorry, 10-year-old me is cooking you. And that's fine, you know. It's the way of the world. Should take that for now. I lost on accommodate. See, for me, that one's a little trickier. And I guess everybody's got, you know, their brains are a little different, right? So the words that trip me up may not trip you up, but accommodate is a little tricky for me. But you would not lose on someone. No disrespect again. No disrespect. We're all just having fun here. Someone said they lost on restaurant. That's just not happening. It's one of the most common words you see if you're out of your house. That shit is. Maybe it would happen to you, but skill difference. That's not happening to me, 5th grade or otherwise. Onomatopoeia? Yeah, sure. Even now, I might have some problems spelling onomatopoeia. In fact, I would bet on myself to probably miss. But I'm not missing restaurant, I'll tell you that much. That is not happening. I think we're going redemption tour from our last game. We take Karma Chameleon. No, we don't. It's a strawberry build. What are you doing? Freeze me for a second. We'll cross this bridge when we come to it. Will we cross this bridge when we come to it, or are we just taking you to the moon? Maybe we're just taking you to... you don't even have anything right now. Let me think about this for a minute. Your ass is not doing anything. I don't think I should have taken you. I don't think I should have taken you. I think I should take you, and we should try to fit like a Niala in over top of the squad and not worry about our toys anymore. Oh, there's a metastasize? That's no shot. Although it's a lot easier said than done, I guess. because I'm not doing it right now. Metastasized. Yeah, no, I could do that. METAS. Metast. TA. Metasta. SIZE. And then a D if it's past tense. Metastasized. Clap. Wrong. Correct. Usually the judge knows how to spell it, so that's the difference we got going on here, I suppose. Sorry, we're in the UK. Well, then I don't think you should be judging much of anything right now, quite frankly. Why? I don't know, because it's fun to make fun of the United Kingdom. Do I need a reason? No? I mean, that's the thing. You might make fun of Canada. That's fine. If anything, it just proves my point even more. Because if you make fun of Canada, I'm not going to take offense. But, like, apparently, it's a personal attack on you to say something at your country's expense in the name of humor. Up here, we just sort of, I don't know. We just sort of take it. What is this? It's a very disrespectful team. We had Shakespeare? That was like 1,000 years ago. Just laugh it off, eh? Corey, I say this with all due respect, okay? You are so old. Holy shit. Sorry. An A joke? Really? What's next? Asking if we all live in igloos or something like that? Hey, did you see that Canada recently had its first democratic election and they elected President Jean Poutine? Like, what, is that where we're going with this? We're going back to, like, 17th century Geoffrey Chaucer type jokes? Like, it's just crazy, man. Hit a sore spot? No, like, not at all. It's just, like, I'm saying it for your own benefit, that it's just like, I mean, we just don't do that anymore. You want to make fun of Canada, make fun of something that actually, like, cuts to the core. Like the fact that the only kind of medical treatment right now that you can get in a timely fashion is like medically assisted induced death. See, that's one, if you made that joke, I'd be like, pump the brakes, kid. That one is that hits close to home. If you say A or something like that, I'd be like, this person, don't you? Canada lost its national identity like 20 years ago. We don't say A anymore. We all sound like we're from a melange of United States of America. We all sound like we're New Yorkers who moved to California now, okay? Thanks to globalization. I'm not going to repeat the joke, Jesus be balling, but I do want you to know that I laughed. I did like the librarian to put that one in the video, I guess. That's pretty, you know, yeah, that's pretty cool. You got me pretty good with that one. Ooh, 48 dog, huh? That's sad. I guess I'll take my 10 piece. My doctor, when I text them and say, if I don't see you this week, I'm going to die, cropped shot of Barack Obama's eyes with a red filter over top, then perish. I guess we're ready for Jackbox. I'll like go pee or something.